Hey, Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. So yes, in this video, we're going to be looking at how much profit a Rebel Betting member has made after placing 5,000 value bets. 5,374 value bets to be exact. Now, I'm not just going to tell you the profit that they made after placing these bets in 3.5 months. I want to share with you what settings they used for these value bets and also share with you which bookmakers were the most profitable for this value betting. Now, to be clear on the background of this user, they're a UK-based Rebel Betting member, and this profit was made on a full set of single accounts. There's no multi-accounting on here, just a single set of accounts has been used, with a starting bankroll of £2,000. People have often asked me, how much should you start with for a bankroll for value betting? And I've said that you can go as low as like £500. You can start with that much. But then remember, you're only going to be able to use sort of £5 per bet with your stake size there, because you want to risk just that 1% per bet that you're doing. Whereas when you start with £2,000, it allows you to start with £20 stakes, so you can build your bankroll much quicker. And then, of course, as you get to, say, £3,000, you could move to £30 stakes. But I'm not a big fan of, once you get to £5,000, don't be using like £50 stakes, in my opinion, because then you put in just too much money per bet on each of these value bets on UK bookmakers. I really like to stick with sort of £20 to £30 as a maximum stake size. So let's get on the laptop then, and as I say, check out the settings and which bookmakers have been the most profitable for this value betting. But before we do, just like to quickly mention the Profit Boss Match Betting and Value Betting Facebook group. I've changed the name now. It's not just Match Betting Group, it's Value Betting Group as well. So if you want to join that group there, of course, the link will be down in the description as usual. But getting on the laptop then, let's go ahead and firstly check out what this member, Obsidian Quartz, that's their username, what settings did they use? So it says that the settings/filters are pretty standard, 3 to 20 for the value, and then 1.4 to 2.7 for the odds. Now, in order to change your settings to that person's exact settings there, literally on the Rebel Betting software, you just click Options here in the bottom left-hand corner, then go on to Filters, and you can see there it says Value Percentage, so you would put minimum 3, max 20, then odds there, minimum 1.4, max 2.7, then click Save, and that's it. It's that simple to set the filters up there. It's really not complicated. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you is actually this Rebel Betting bet tracker graph here. You can see the black line there, just a really, really nice, just gradual CLV, closing line value. So that's the amount of profit they would expect to make from placing those value bets. And then you can see the white line there that's kind of gone up and down and mainly just going up there. It's following the line, but just above it. So it's going to match that black line over time. And that's the kind of result we want to see, just a gradual growing of your money there. Now, before revealing the total profit made here in these just over 5,000 bets in 3.5 months, let's go through individually which bookmakers were the most profitable. So starting from the bottom then and going up to the top, you can see there that Betfred was the least amount of profit made. So literally just one bet placed with that, so you wouldn't really expect anything much from it. 32 Red was in second place there. You can see literally one bet placed, but some profit made there of £36. That just so happens to have worked out nicely. Ladbrokes, only 5 bets placed. Now, I'm not sure why that's the case, why only 5 were placed at Ladbrokes. Maybe it was 5 were placed and then the account was gubbed, just so happened to be restricted, but that's what happened there. See, £121.65 profit made with Lads. Then with Boyle Sports, again, just 5 bets placed, £1.25 profit. Then we've got Bet Victor there, 27 bets placed, £275.20 profit, so we're getting up there now. And then we got Leo Vegas there, so 30 bets placed, £137.28 profit. Then we've got a couple of losers here, so Coral and Sky Bet, 33 bets placed on Coral, 61 on Sky. And we've got a minus of just over £210 with Coral, and then a minus of just over £100 as a loss. So £312 there, £311 roughly of losses there. And some of you now might be thinking, oh, well, okay, let's just not use Coral and Sky Bet then to avoid making those losses. But that's not how it works with value betting. You have to just look at the main figures, like the big picture, it could have happened with any of the bookmakers that there could have been losses. It just so happened that the negative sort of results of variance happened with Coral and Skybet. Doesn't make them any worse bookmakers to use for value betting. After that, we have William Hill, £664 1 pence of profit made from 134 bets. Fantastic. Then we've got Smarkets. So when you have a pro membership at Rebel, you can actually value bet on the exchanges. So like Smarkets, Betfair Exchange, Matchbook. And with Smarkets here, yeah, from 204 bets there, it is a lot of bets. Average stake of £26.86. They've made £79.45 profit. And remember, that is tax-free because it is still counted as like betting winnings there. So there's no tax to pay on any of this. Before we continue any further, let me just mention, if you are looking to get started with Rebel, don't forget there is a link down in the description for half price off your first month. So it's a great way to save yourself some cash there when you use that link. But continuing on, after Smarkets, we had Unibet, 373 bets placed, and average stake size of £10.19, and again a loss of £114.93. So a third bookmaker there that's made a loss. Just like I said with the other two, don't just not use Unibet because there's a loss there. It could have been any of them. It could have been William Hill, even though William Hill made £664. That could have been the one that made the losses. So really, it's all about getting the value bets placed. Please do not just not use Unibet because of that. But getting on to the second largest profit maker, we've got Betfair Sportsbook, just over 2,000 bets, so 2,087 bets placed. Average stake size of £23.91. We've got £3,910.36 profit made there. Fantastic result from those bets placed. And then the winner here for the biggest profit made from a bookmaker from 2,402 bets. Average stake size of £34.34. We have Bet365, yeah, £5,217.85 profit just from that one bookmaker. Bear in mind, this is all, as I say, from £2,000 starting bankroll and made in just 3.5 months. So when people ask on, like, say, the Facebook group, is Rebel betting worth it? Is the site any good? I mean, I hope when you see these kind of results, these are genuine results that a member has made and then provided, hope you can see that, yes, it is worth it. Now, let's get the total of all of those bookmakers' profits there by looking at this little graph here. So a little bit of information table, basically, that you can get on the Rebel Betting Profit Tracker. You can see there the main profit. So this is actual profit being made, £10,015 in that 3.5 months. Please do comment below on this video if you've been using Rebel Betting for the last few months and let us know what kind of profit you've made. We'd all be interested to see. Drop a like on this video if you've had any value at all. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.